Hey guys, all right, Tony here. Okay, in this video, what I want to go over is working with investors. And the thing is, investing in mobile home parks, did our first park, I straight up ran out of capital, went on to acquire another 15 parks in the last 23 months with zero capital. But number one is you absolutely have to serve your investors. And here's the thing is, let's just use this for example. Take your neighbor across the street. My neighbor, super cool guy, and I'm just off the cuff on every single video that I do, but he's kind of like Mr. Wilson, but a good Wilson. So retired school teacher and uber conservative, and then you have, Tony here in the next house, and I'm completely different. Not a school teacher, more aggressive, completely entrepreneurial, in every endeavor in my life. So just read every book I can get my hands on and figure out ways to create income. And as you know my story, I started with the 25-cent bubblegum machines and got 100 locations. So I took a different path. And what I want to go with in this video is when you're investing in mobile home parks, you're going to find all kinds of investors that are attracted to it just simply because the residents own their own homes, and it's not like other asset classes where you're in the rent business. I mean, now you're in the dirt business is what I like to call it, and it's just simply lot rent. So, but no two investors are alike. So what you want to do is you want to get a really good gauge for them. So are they, number one, do they want to be active? Do they want to be a passive investor where you make all the shots? So again, an active investor is somebody that they're alongside you. They're flying out to the park with you. They're again, boots on ground. That's an active investor. So that's one component. So another one is are they aggressive or are they conservative? So do they want a park that's a huge, roll your sleeves up and let's try to double or even triple the NOI? You might not have any capital or cash flow on the front end just due to the distressed asset, if you will. Or again, are they, do they just want slow and steady, kind of like the turtle and the hare, if you will? So do they just want, 9% return on investment year over year over year, or 15% return on investment year over year over year? So what you want to do is get a gauge exactly where they are and what they're looking for, and then find a way to not only structure the deal, but also get in alignment with yourself and how you can also reach your goals and serve your investor as well. So number one, just don't have a standard common playbook. I mean, a lot of people do that, and I've got my own playbook and I've shared it with a lot of you guys, but above all else, figure out what your investor wants and then essentially see if you can tailor the deal around, number one, serving them. And here's the thing. If you can't, stop, start over, completely go back to the drawing board and find a way to serve them. Because again, if it's 48 months down the road, 4, 5, 6 years, you want to be in a deal that is just in harmony with both the seller, your investor, and yourself. So again, stay focused on that. Get a gauge of your potential investor. And again, no two people are alike. I've completely changed personally in the last 4 or 5 years. So I went from, heck yeah, let's do 80% leverage, 85% leverage to, now, hey, let's just maybe pay off our park and have no debt whatsoever and just have, a ton more cash flow. So again, serve your investor, number one, above all else. All right, guys, that's going to cover in this one, and I'll talk to you soon.